Are you looking for the best drones for kids in? In this video we will look at some of the best drones for kids in on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Best for teenagers. Though more than just a toy, the DJI Mini 2 balances quality and price, making it a good fit for teenagers. With a 12MP camera, 4K video, and a 3-axis gimbal, your teen will be able to create beautiful content without breaking the bank. Specs: camera, 12MP JPG/RAW photos, 4K/30fps video, max flight time, 31 minutes, control type, remote control dimensions, 5.4 x 3.2 x 2.3 inches, pros: excellent camera, great stabilization for smooth video, extremely stable flight, good battery life. Cons: a bit pricey. DJI is one of the best known drone companies in the game. While most of their drones are geared towards professionals, the DJI Mini 2 is a nice bridge between toy drones and more professional and expensive options. The Mini 2 is still lightweight enough not to require registration with the FAA, but has a range of 6.2 miles and can fly at elevations as high as 13,123 feet above sea level. Of course, these capabilities mean that certain FAA regulations will come into play, so be sure to familiarize yourself and your teen with the rules before lifting off. The Mini 2 has an impressive camera capable of 4K video and 12MP RAW images. In addition, it has a 3-axis gimbal, meaning video footage will be incredibly smooth and steady. Flying is also highly stable, even when there is some wind, making it easier to control. Built-in GPS and smart flying modes make flying easy as well. For example, return to home mode brings the drone back more easily, and cine mode results in slower speeds for easier control. While it may be on the pricey side for a teen, the stability and controls of this drone should reduce crashes. And DJI offers a protection plan should you want that. Number 2. Best for teenagers. Runner-up. The DJI Mini SE is like the little sibling of the Mini 2. It features the same 3-axis gimbal and light, foldable body, but does have lower camera specs. The price is also lower, making it more approachable for use with teens or experienced kids. Specs: camera, 12MP JPG, 2.7K/30fps video, max flight time, 30 minutes, control type, remote control dimensions, 5.4 x 3.2 x 2.3 inches, pros: extremely stable flight, good battery life, great stabilization for smooth video. Cons: can't handle too many crashes. DJI's Mini SE is very similar to the more expensive Mini 2, the camera quality and price are the main differences. You still get the highly stable flight and impressive wind resistance of the Mini 2. The 30-minute battery life and small size are also the same. Also, like the Mini 2, the SE has a 2.4/5.8 GHz dual frequency system in the remote, providing a reliable signal even when flying at the far end of its range. The camera in the SE is still 12MP, though it can only take JPG images. The video quality is a lower 2.7K, though it still has a 3-axis gimbal for smooth recording. The range of the SE is also lower. It can only fly 2.5 miles from the controller, but that should still be enough for your teen. It is also far enough that you should know FAA regulations. The SE is a good amount cheaper than the Mini 2, so if your teen is newer to drone flying, this may be the better option. Number 3. Best Mini. The Holy Stone Mini RC drone comes with features that make it easier and safer to fly, such as auto-hovering and headless mode, and strong propeller guards. The battery life is also better than many kids' drones at 21 minutes. Specs: camera, none, max flight time, 21 minutes via 3 batteries, control type, remote control dimensions, 3.15 x 3.15 x 1.18 inches, pros: easy to use flight controls, small and lightweight, doesn't require a smartphone, good battery life. Cons: no camera with its easy to use flight controls. Holy Stone's HS210 Mini drone is an excellent introduction to drone flying for kids. Auto-hovering mode allows kids to work on turns and speed changes without also thinking about altitude. And the addition of headless mode means that it doesn't matter which direction the drone is facing, the directional controls will always be the same. It has a range of 164 feet and an expected battery life of 21 minutes, longer than most comparable drones. This mini drone also has fun additions like the ability to make 3D flips and fly in circles, which kids will be sure to love. In addition, it can launch and land with one button or launch by being thrown in the air. There is also an emergency land button, a nice safety feature. And, for parents' peace of mind, there are good propeller guards to prevent any serious damage. Number 4. Best with camera. This DJI-powered drone features a 5MP camera with 720p video. It is also fully programmable for those kids who want to try their hand at coding. And although it doesn't have the highest quality camera on the list, the price is much more reasonable and kid-friendly. Specs: camera, 5MP and HD 720p video, max flight time, 13 minutes, control type, smartphone or remote control, purchased separately, dimensions, 3.9 x 3.6 x 1.6 inches, pros: programmable, easy for beginners, good camera, pre-programmed image modes for easy photos and videos, cons: dedicated controller must be purchased separately. The RizTech Tello is a fantastic introductory drone for kids with a camera. While the camera isn't the most impressive, it does produce really nice 5MP images and 720p HD videos. It has electronic stabilization for smoothing out video nicely as well. In addition, it is very stable in flight and is even capable of 8D flips and bounce mode for bouncing off your hand. It can also start by simply throwing it in the air. One of the unique things about the Tello is that it is programmable in different coding languages, including Scratch, Python, and Swift. You can even program synchronized acrobatic performances if you know others with the same drone. It is a great way to introduce coding to kids in a fun, approachable way. Number 5. Best budget. The Simmer X20 is a tiny drone perfect for beginners but is still a blast to fly for those with some experience. It has stable and easy-to-use flight modes, such as headless and auto hover, and 2 different speeds. Specs: camera, none, max flight time, 5 minutes, control type, remote control dimensions, 4.13 x 4.13 x 0.98 inches, pros: very stable in flight, extremely small, affordable, easy to fly, cons: battery does not come out, short flight time. The Simmer X20 is a pocket-sized drone for beginners. The small size makes it possible to fly inside, ideal for entertaining your child on those rainy or extra cold days spent inside. In addition, the LED light on the drone makes it fun to fly at night or in dark rooms as well. The X20 has a 6-axis gyroscope for stability and is very straightforward to fly. It has one key takeoff and landing, headless mode, and auto hover. The drone can go back to the position it took off from for landing, which can be helpful when the battery is low or if it is out of control. It can also do a 360-degree continuous roll, a sure way to entertain. The battery doesn't pop out, so you can't swap out batteries to prolong the short flight time, but charging takes less than an hour.